Hello, friend. This is Jimmy from Can Heaven Immigration. We're back live again today to answer your immigration-related questions regarding to Canada. So you can start typing your question on the right in the chat box, and I'll try to answer them in the order I'll receive and in the better to my knowledge. Welcome all of you. Good morning, who are joining us today in this live session. So I'll try to answer your question. Also, go through some of the updates that we are getting. So you guys can start typing your questions, and I'll simply go through them one by one. Just to mention, I'm Jimmy from Can Have an Immigration, and we're in the business of immigration since 2013, helping clients all over the place, all over the globe, with any kind of immigration related questions you have at any kind of case, visitor visa, study visa, starting from express entry, PNP programs, LMIA work permits. So anything you guys required, our all the directors are member of ICCRC in the good standing since 2013 with the company. So all is looking fantastic now. Uh, First query was from Jolly. How are you doing? We're doing good, sir. I'm trying to apply for visitor visa for Canada, but they are not accepting my payment. Please guide. If they are not accepting your payment, could be problem with your credit card or something like that. Just check with your bank. So that could be the only reason, right? Otherwise, we never have any issue as of now. So check with your bank. Because they might have stopped you because there is a lot of online fraud going on. So call the bank you are dealing with where your credit card has been issued, so they can easily get it done for you. So it'll be all good. Sajid Ali Shah, salam, sir. I given biometric, but still ago. Biometric you have given for which visa? So right, so every visa has a different time frame. It doesn't matter you give biometrics like a month, 2 months, even 6 months. So just check which kind of visa you have applied and check the processing time for that. So after your biometrics has been received by CAC, so it means your application is complete. And from that day, whatever is the processing time, then they will start. Your application will be considered completed from that day, and then it'll be able to go through. So just check what kind of application, Sajid, you have submitted, and from there you can check your time for the processing of your application, what kind of visa you are applying, and then you have to wait for that long whatever is written over there. And the time frame is changing almost every week, so you guys need to check the processing times almost every week. Sakshi Nagar, yes, your no code is 21, total experience, SANP, express entry. Uh, No ITA draws. Yeah, it depends upon for SANP. They always have the uh, things that has been taken care by the in-demand occupation list. If you are not in that in-demand occupation list, your profile might never be picked up. It doesn't matter you are on 68 or 78. But under express entry 318 is very low unless and until you qualify for any of the PNP programs. So that has to be checked with your total profile. So cannot say anything like this. But for SINP, sure, whatever the requirement has been given to the government by the employers, that's the only candidates or only those knockouts they are always being picked up. So as we are talking right now, every province is getting different at this moment because of the COVID, and the things are getting challenging. The no code they are required by the provinces are also changing like on day to day basis, whatever the demand or in demand categories are changing. So it's always you guys need to be checking those ones on their particular portals or on their website. So only then you'll be able to see what are your chances, right? Babita Sharma, hello, sir. I have a job offer letter from BC State and also confirmation letter, but waiting for IT and supporting letter for how long? So, so you are talking, if I'm not wrong, I think you're talking about uh, I applied under expression of interest. Yeah, so are you waiting for your express entry profile, Babita, or what, right? So if you can mention that. Yeah, if even at this moment they're only doing it for the PNP candidates who are over there. So anything other than that, either you're under CEC or PNP, those are the only profiles they are picking. If you are from outside the country and you're waiting for that, that might take another 4 to 6 months. Nobody knows at this moment because of the elections next month here in Canada. The things are changing very drastically. Nobody knows what will happen after September the 20th. So if the Conservative Party wins, uh, also you are waiting. So it means you are in Canada. It looks like. So if you are in Canada, then BC has a long waiting time for PNP. So if you've been talking about Alberta, it's only 4 to 5 months after you submit your application. From BC, I have seen candidates year, 15 months, 18 months, even 2 years, sometime after you have submitted. So for BC, so you are out of Canada. Yeah, you can only go under the express entry. BC has nothing like that. None of their policies at this moment, they are not picking any candidate out of the country. So if you are out of Canada, so it's a waiting game at this moment. Once the new government will be formed, only then we'll be able to see what and in which direction they are going to go now. So at this moment, there is no chance. It will be all after September 20th. If the Conservative Party comes in, then hopefully the targets will be lowered and there won't be much numbers as the Liberals are doing at this moment. 400,000, they might bring it back to 300,000 or even 250,000. That's what was there before for the Conservatives. So it all depends on September 20th Canadians, which government they will choose and which way the things will get better. Paras Dalal, can I apply business visa now? Yes, you can apply visa anytime, no problem. But there are only the travel restrictions. When the restriction will be over, then you'll be able to travel. Kirandeep, age for sister is worth trying PNP Alberta. It depends if you have a job offer. Yes, you can apply. Without job offer at this age, I don't think so. Uh, it'll be a waiting game for sure at this age. Yeah. Sakshi Nagar, 2175 web designer developing, which mentioned earlier. Yeah, PNP chances are OINP. You can apply for Ontario at this moment. Also, for the web designers, they are looking. Uh, if we go to British Columbia with the job offer letter, if you have a job offer, you can apply under there, but there is a big waiting in BC at this moment. But Ontario is doing their draws almost every month, so you should go under their OINP and EOI program, so that'll be good. New Brunswick is also on the rise at this moment. They're also looking for quality IT professionals. So you can also apply over there or any Atlantic province. So yeah, if there are some new updates, they are coming again. There is a new express entry draw that took place today with 635 PNP nominations. Uh, if we look at New Brunswick, they have also launched a new immigration pilot program for all the international students who are in New Brunswick and they are studying there. Province wants to keep those international students in the province, whoever is studying in that province. So they have selected 19 eligible study programs. If you are under one of them and you studied in few of their education institutions under the list with me, I know that there is the Atlantic Business College, Eastern College, Mackenzie College, and Alton College. Any candidate who have studied under these colleges and under 19 occupations, they are ready to accept their PNP programs as of now, and there'll be a short thing to go for the applications for the permanent residency. So if you guys are planning, so that's another option coming to Canada under New Brunswick study permit program. So that uh, at this moment, yes. Abhijit Karnar, do you have any LMIAs in IT? Yes, we do have LMIAs almost from time to time. So at this moment, yes, we do have, but the employer is only looking for people who are in Canada at this moment. They are not going to hire anybody from. First of all, the processing time for the work permit from outside is too much. So nobody's going to wait for 22 weeks, 40 weeks, depends upon the country. So if you are here on a visitor visa, yes, there are so many options at this moment, and labor market is very hot. Employers are looking for candidates. They are not able to get anybody qualified candidates. The number of need is more, and the quality candidates are very less. So opportunities are in great shape at this moment, but only for the candidates who are already here in Canada. John Carter, what's the time frame for LMS senior manager post owner operator program? And I told you, John, I think 3 or 4 times already that owner operator program is not working anymore. So you need to check which other program you are eligible for. Yuvraj, is it possible to come as a student and work part time as I'm a CPA Ontario? Yes, if you come to Canada under student visa, then you are eligible to work for 20 hours a week. So yeah, until and unless there is no other restriction on your work permit. So yes, definitely you can work here for 20 hours legally a week. Samson, if you are, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I was applied to Canada through Express Entry program. My application has been submitted through. I'm not received any. What? I'm not received ITA any support. I did not understand your question at all. You have already submitted your application. Then why are you waiting for ITA? So please clear that. Is it possible if one come on a visitor and search for a job and get a job? Yes, that's not a problem, sir. Yeah. So these were the few options at this moment. The updates, as I was mentioning, through this is a golden opportunity for students who are in New Brunswick or who are planning to come to New Brunswick under those colleges, and they are ready to accept your PNP application. If we look at Alberta at this moment, they have done two PNP draws in the last week of August, and they have got applications or give the invitations to almost 850 candidates here in Alberta with a CRS score of 300 and 301 respectively. So if you are applying under Alberta PHP program and with the Express Entry, and there you go, you have to have 300 or 301. But again, as I mentioned before to the other person in the chat, that it depends upon which category you are. It doesn't matter that your score is high and you're still not. Yes, there'll be cases that your score is high, you will not be able to get ITA because your profession is not in demand at this moment. So if we look at British Columbia last week, they have invited 488 new PNP candidates, and there is another big news that's coming from from Quebec at this moment, that anybody who has applied for permanent residence in Quebec through the ARIMA portal, and you guys have your CSQ, certificate of qualification from Quebec, then you are eligible for open work permit. If you are waiting for the decision on your application, definitely you are eligible to apply for open work permit. It doesn't matter, your application will take 2 year, 3 year. You can still come to Canada as of now, and will be able to get an open work permit. You can work legally for any employer for any number of hours. So that's a good opportunity and good news for anybody who has already applied under ARIMA portal for their permanent residence application and who has a CSQ letter from the government. So go ahead and apply for your open work permit. If you need an application help, we can help you. That's what our firm does. Can have an immigration is doing the same work since 2013, and we help thousands and thousands of clients and the employers already. So need any kind of paperwork help submitting your application, we can help you with that. Next query is from Yogesh. I got approval letter from British Columbia to appear as an automotive refinishing technician. Can I get a visa for exam showing this letter? Yeah, you can, but again, right, it depends upon, it's not uh, to write this exam is not a condition that they will allow you to travel. In under 99% cases, you will get a visa, but your travel exemption will not be approved just to write letter because of COVID at this moment. So their answer will be simply, you can write this letter or write this exam later on. So it's a like one of kind of situation. Yeah, visa will get approved, that won't be a problem, but whether your travel exemption will be approved, that is the main question at this moment. Because I believe so you're from India, and the travel from India has been restricted till September 21st, and hoping that it will be going for more restrictions in the coming months. So there are hasn't been looking anything positive so far from India travels at this moment. Thanks, John. Mansha Bhardwaj. What is the status of your application paper based SANP? So you have to check which agent you have applied through, or check with SINP at this moment. Yes, if I have not applied for anybody, it'll be hard for me to get you an answer. But just go online and you can check the paperwork and the processing time for you, or simply send an email to your visa officer. They'll respond to you. So any other question you guys have it, you can type it now. So again, as I was mentioning before, the in-demand job occupation in Saskatchewan. So I can there are at this moment they are looking for real estate agents and the salesperson, transport truck drivers, cleaning supervisors, heavy equipment operators, power engineers, power system operators, store shelf stockers, clerks, information system analyst and consultant, registered nurse and registered psychiatric nurses, and user support technician under no code 2282. So these are the 9 categories at this moment. They are looking in SINP. So any of their SINPs draw will mostly be focused on these kind of candidates. If you have any of this qualification and you follow under these no codes and you fall under those no code, definitely you will see an invitation. But if there is nothing like that, so it will be real hard whether your score is 79 or 89 or 68, it does not matter. So at this moment, so again, as I was mentioning before, that the scenario is changing almost like every month. The in demand occupation, they were here before. Most of those occupations have been gone. Majority of the provinces at this moment, in all the provinces, is as transport truck drivers. If you're one of them, any province will hire you or give you the invitation right away. If you are a registered nurse, psychiatric nurse, physiotherapist, you are a pharmacist, and you are related to any kind of medical field, you are in demand at this moment. Various provinces are looking at this moment for the medical professionals. But if we are like a general manager or a marketing manager or this kind of person, at this moment, they have to wait until the things will get uh, better. So let's take the next question from Sam Davidson. Any plans of Canada government to launch new programs, sir? They are under election now. So elections, federal elections are on September 20th. So let's see which party wins and from where uh, next time, then we'll know, right? So which party is coming and what is their platform. They haven't launched any of the party haven't launched any platform at this moment for the immigration. Even we know the current Liberal Party has promised a lot during the last election, but out of them, they have done maybe one promise, kept their one of the promises, other ones still not even done. So don't know which way the things will go in another 18 days, and from there we'll have a clear answer. But as I was mentioning in earlier, like New Brunswick has this new program for international students. They are accepting applications for their PNP if you are studied from any of those four institutions and you are under 19 of those courses. If you have done any of those courses, you are eligible right away to apply for the PNP for New Brunswick. They want to retain quality candidates and students. So there you go. Sam Davidson owner operator program is not going to come back as of this now. Situation looks like I don't think so. It'll be going to come back in pretty soon. That program was in for maybe around like 15 years, but has been used very rarely. Nobody knows about those ones from long time. Yeah. Mansha Bardha situation is file number which I still didn't get till now from IRCC, but consultant and I are on the same page waiting. Yeah, if you have a consultant, so you definitely talk to that consultant. I haven't sent your application and I have no idea. For the paper application, if you have sent it in 2020, as I think we talked before, we have got our application, and we have got our application approved and candidates already got the PNP. I think we have submitted some of our application. If I'm not mistaken, someone sent in August. Some application were sent in October and November also in 2020. So we have got the numbers, and even there, because the file was all sent together, their their medicals were sent together, their police clearances from each and every country was sent at the same time. So that's the only thing. Like when visa officer opens your file at the once, if he has everything, they'll make a decision right away. If there is anything is not there, yeah, so it's better you call a SANP and get from there, or check your consultant and ask them to call them. So it's a very easy process. Pick up the phone and talk to your visa officers directly. But at this moment, you don't have a file number, so it'll be hard for you. So ask your consultant to send the documents to IRCC, or even they have their call center, and from there he can easily get access to your file. And but anyways, I cannot comment on your file because I am not your consultant. So yeah, any other question you guys have, you can type it. So yeah, so there are, as we are talking about, there are programs, a new program from Quebec for the open work permit for anybody who is waiting for their PR applications from Quebec on the decision of that. And New Brunswick at this moment, and BC is on the rise for all the students to become their to get their PNP applications in to get them PR. Ontario is doing their expression of interest program, their masters and graduate under the human priority scheme, and they're all, even Quebec has done two draws in the month of August. They have accepted applications around 1,000 candidates at this moment. That's one of the biggest draw they have done so far. So, any other question you guys have it, you can type it now. So, otherwise, we'll wrap up the session and we'll come back next week uh, whenever I get a chance. So, BC is at this moment, as I was mentioning, you transport truck drivers, medical professionals, as well as the IT people. They are focusing on these three. If we look in Alberta at this moment, pharmacy, accounting, and IT is one of the biggest one. And for Saskatchewan, I have mentioned you psychiatric nurses, registered nurses, real estate people. Even in my life, I never seen they are considering the real estate people from outside and the qualified agents to come to Saskatchewan, and they are looking, and employers are looking for them. So this is one of the new thing, right? So, but truck drivers, if you're looking for transport truck drivers, they are in demand almost everywhere in Canada, in each and every province. Can Indian parents apply for online visa? Yes, you can. If you are applying for a visitor visa, yes, you can. Shok Sharmani update on the candidate who has no at this moment, no. Next one, Talib Hussain. I'm 44. I have done IELTS application in express entry 292. It will be waiting. It won't come down that way until and unless you have a job offer with your uh, LMIA to PR information. Yeah, you apply for LMIA, get your work permit, and after that, uh, then simply apply for PNP to get your PR. This is a simple process. Ashok Sharma for COPR. Yeah, any candidate whose COPR has been expired, so they have to send a lot of documents to the Canadian embassy, whichever country you are in, and then they will issue you the new COPR. Otherwise, you cannot travel, and don't even try to travel because you will be sent back from the airport. So yes, they are giving you the new COPR at this moment, but you have to submit it. Sometime they are asking for medicals to do it again. Police clearance has to be done again, and there are some other documents which they will be asking. So it's on a case to case basis. Just check the embassy where you have got your COPR before. Send them a letter or an email, or simply call them, and they will let you know in your case. Pami Jolie, I'm in India. Can we apply for online visa as children are Canadian? Yes, if your kids are Canadian citizen, they could have applied for your sponsorship as of now. That was open last month. So once they got the invitation, then they can apply or you can apply. But if you want to apply for visitor visa or a super visa for yourself, yes, it can be done online. If you want help from our agency, we can help you with that one. It's a very simple process. We need your documentation, your kids' documentation who are in Canada, and it can be done online, not a problem. And you can also visit in these days also because you are the parents or you are one of the close relatives for a Canadian citizen, and you are being exempted under the travel restriction also right now. Ravi Chawla, daughter is going Red River College in January intake. My age is, yes, sir. I think I have told you maybe like maybe like 8 to 10 times before. Yes, you can apply. Yeah, it's all up to you, sir. Is Canadian government accepting online visa? Yes, ma'am. It's yes. That's what I told you, Miss Pami. That yes, we can apply online visa for you. Not a problem. It's very simple. Just need your documents and your kids' document who are here in Canada to prove the relationship, and there you go. It's a simple thing. Any other questions? If you guys have it, you can please type it, and otherwise, we'll wrap up this session and we'll come back next time. And till then, you guys all have a good day wherever you are. Stay safe and follow the healthcare professionals guideline in your area and be safe. Thank you. Have a good day.